And I said, where do you want me to go?
Like on the stairs, right here. Or you want on the patio? Right here. On the balcony? Did you want on the balcony?
Let me take a look at the balcony.
Okay.
No, I want to look.
Very good steak.
Good, I just told them I need what at
No problem. Y'all enjoy the tour.
That's only 13%.
Hi. Hello. How can I help y'all? And two general. What else? Just two general. All right.
And then I got the boy, so that was fun. How you doing today, ma'am? And y'all have a good one, okay, folks? I'm gonna go see Caroline.
I'm your captain. Show me your booty.
Now with your right hand, go underneath your seat, grab your seatbelt, put it on for me, okay, folks?
I like you guys already, you know? To the beautiful city of San Antonio, Texas, and the San Antonio Cruises. Now my name's Captain John. You call me Captain John for short, okay? I like it that way. Now we are going to be together for about 35 minutes, guys. I do need to go into safety tips. Number one, please stay seated at all times. If you stand up on my boat today, I ain't gonna do anything about it, okay? Don't pay me enough. Number two, no smoking on the Riverwalk. That means any kind of tobacco products. Okay, folks? Cigarettes, cigars, jewels, vapes, white tobacco, chew, Tide Pods, any of that. No smoking it. Number three, keep everything inside the boat at all times. And last but not least, we end up going down today. I don't want y'all to panic, okay? See, more than likely, folks. This open air theater can hold up to 800 people on these grassy steps. And if you look on the right hand side, behind this stage right here, you're going to see 5 bronze bells. Now those bells are there to honor the 5 missions of San Antonio, Texas. This stage might actually look a little familiar to you folks. Has anyone as long as you don't want to remember the rest of the tour, okay? Company last. Now it is said if you do perform your marriages on Marriage Island, It is supposed to bring you good luck and good fortune to you and your relationship. Now, I more right here, more right there. Those are ugly faces known as grotesques. The Young brothers, they were very superstitious. So they put the grotesque there and the gargoyles at the top to ward off evil spirits and bad business. Now sadly, it didn't work too well. This building, right here, it's infested. Lawyers and investors, a lot of people can dispose. Two, one. That's my favorite thing, because I don't lose too much. Now the reason why we had the flood controls, it's very sad actually. See, back in 1921, San Antonio had its worst flooding yet. Dangerous, very deadly place to come to. It is said that a Mexican sniper would actually climb up a 100-foot tree. He would wait up there for hours, and he would take out 6 soldiers that came down here to water the horses. Now on December 7th, 1835, a colonel from the Texas Army, his name was Colonel Ben Malin, he was actually shot and killed here from the same sniper on the street. In honor of the colonel, we actually named the street the Ben Malin Street. It is said, moments, as soon as they open up the doors, all the shelves were fully stocked with liquor. Now the reason why is because during Prohibition, it was actually a very famous, very well-known barbershop. These people would go in there for haircuts, staying there for hours at a time. I'm not a little too drunk. Background, if you go in there today, close your eyes, you can still hear the silent film. Now by any chance, do I have any fans of the famous Tejano musician, Selena? So, she actually got married in San Antonio. See, Selena que tenía and Chris Perez actually got married on this thing, on this bridge right here, folks. Now, it was part of the film, Selena, starring Jennifer Lopez, back in 1990. The Society of Mary. It was actually known as the St. Mary's School of Boys. The school prospered for multiple amounts of years, but it wasn't big enough to hold all the students. They actually had to move 3 miles west of here, and it is now known as St. Mary's University College. An alumni from that college actually purchased this building back in 1966. He took 2 years of remodeling it to a luxurious hotel that opened up for the World's Fair of 1968. This next building is going to look very flat, very two-dimensional. You might want to get your cameras out.
Wow. Oh my gosh, wow. That does look really cool.
Now this beautiful building right here, this is known as the next hospital. See, the next hospital opened up the doors back in 1930. It was the first building in the United States to have central air conditioning, and it also had a bar in the basement. So this was a very fun hospital. Now this is actually the birthplace of actress and comedian Carol Burnett and Lieutenant Colonel Oliver North. Now there was actually a very famous country singer that came here one time when he was actually performing in San Antonio. I don't think we can go through there with the boat. Now if you actually go through the Hyatt Regency Hotel, on the other side you're going to find the beer garden, and there's a waterfall and a stairway. You're going to go up the stairway and find yourself face to face with the canyon, a flag with it. See, on the other side was an actual canyon illustrated by the elements. Now, by any chance, folks, show of hands, do I have anyone that likes to gamble? Get food down here. See, we have Tex-Mex. We have steakhouses. That's pretty much it. I'm not going to lie to you, folks. Just Tex-Mex and steakhouse. Now, do I have any fans of margaritas? Right here, folks, on the left-hand side, the Agave Bar, it is home of a 64-ounce margarita. About half a gallon for the bottle. You go captain can drink about 2 of them. Or worse. I'm kidding you. On the right hand side, folks, this cylinder-shaped building right here, this is known as the Clifford Building. Now back in 1941, after the finalization of the Punch Show, this is where Robert Hubby, the father of Riverwalk, put his office. He wanted to show other businessmen it was more than safe to open up down here. Now at the time, a lot of those businessmen weren't eager to jump on his bandwagon. They were actually really good for Robert Hubby. See, they told him that he was going to die and he was going to drown, like the rivercraft was. After 5 years, everything was wrong. They were the first ones to have riverside dining and river barge dining. So you actually used to have these boats called gondolas. And what you would do is that you would purchase your plate, you would bring it on the boat, and you would cruise around and feast, like kings and queens. Now, if you actually look on the right-hand side, folks, there's these wildlife known as tourists. Allowed to demolish it. So they were thinking, what can we do? What can we do? What they finalized to do is they actually lifted it up and they moved it 6 blocks to St. Anthony de Padua, or San Antonio. Now, St. Anthony used to live in the 12th century in Portugal. He's a saint of all children, and he's actually the saint of all lost children as well. Now, it is said, if you do pray to him upside. Now, River Center Mall was actually built back in 1988, the same year that the Marriott River Center was built. They actually connect together. Inside this mall, there's over 120 retail stores. It is 3 stories high. Now the reason why is because there was a time frame that they started stacking 35 rooms. Believe it or not, the Hilton Palacio del Rio actually is in the Guinness Book of World Records as the largest structure that was built in only 202 working days. Less than 8 months, they put a 500-room hotel together. Come to an end. Now, as I'm talking on the right-hand side, folks, please keep in mind, stay seated. I don't want anyone falling over, okay? Number 2, look to your left, look to your right. Make sure you don't leave anything behind, okay, folks? That's phones, wallets, keys, watches, children. Don't leave anything valuable behind, okay, folks? If you leave any